On the road to Holland, to the formal ceremony marking the 60th anniversary of the victory in Europe. VE Day. There was singing and dancing on VE Day 6 decades ago. The celebration continued on the bus.
Me Madigan, Radigan, Vanagan, Gilligan, Duffy, McCuffy, Mullicky, Mahone, Rafferty, Lafferty, Donnelly, Connolly, Dooley, O'Hooley, Muldowney, Mahone, Shanahan, Manahan, Flanahan, Fanahan, Fago, Hagan, O'Houlihan, Flynn, Rafferty, Lafferty, Donnelly, Connolly, Dooley, O'Hooley, McGinnis, McGinn. Should have got that pretty good.
May 8, 2005. At a major military cemetery in the Netherlands, thousands gathered to hear remarks from world leaders. The veterans were honored guests, seated on the front rows. They would be greeted by the President of the United States. It became a solemn observance.
For the Americans who rest here, Dutch soil provides a fitting home. We come to this ground to recall the evil these Americans fought against.
Although the veterans on the tour had been seated up front by the dignitaries, cameras and the media were kept far to the back. Afterwards, the veterans recalled what happened at the end of the speeches.
I told him I'm from McAllen, Texas, and he said, "Oh, my fellow Texan," and he put his arm around me.
Got to shake his hand.
What did he say to you?
I said, "Your father and I did well." He said, "Yes, you sure did."
He said, "It's a pleasure to meet you," and I said, "Likewise."
The more interesting was I met our Secretary of State.
That would be good.
And I told her, "Keep them on the straight and narrow." And she said, "I'm trying."
The veterans were treated like heroes.
Let's go B for victory!
Many wanted photos and autographs.
Great, thank you guys. You're all adorable, I mean it. You're great guys. You're great guys. Have fun, okay? Have fun. Bye.
At the end of the day, filled with meeting the President and the Secretary of State, the veterans arrived in Paris. Sitting in the front seat of the bus, as always, Bob Bowen. He was in the 101st Airborne. He landed in a glider behind German lines. He fought many times, including the Battle of the Bulge. He was wounded, captured, and wounded again as a POW. The schedule for the next day included a tour of Paris. Among many places, the veterans stopped at a major French hospital where many of them were treated for injuries during the war. As a bell tolled 12 noon, Bob Bowen collapsed. A paramedic traveling with the tour and a nurse who happened to be nearby were with him in seconds. Moments later, medics from the hospital were also by his side. Despite their efforts, they could not save him. At age 90, Bob Bowen died in Paris. Two of his oldest friends from boot camp days were by his side as he breathed his last.
It's never easy. Rob has fought his last fight, and as ever, he's fought nobly.
That afternoon at the hotel, the veterans held a memorial service for Bob Bowen. They had faced death many times. They'd lost many friends in the war and in old age. Now, once again, they said farewell to one of their own.
He didn't worry about himself a whole lot. He worried about his men. Us boys. Us boys. He's about 10 years older than us boys.
Yeah.
He always worried about us boys.
Her brother Robert.
As young soldiers liberating Paris and France, they had known great jubilation, tempered by sacrifice. As old soldiers, they knew friendships which endured for decades, and they knew death is still an unexpected intruder. But then the men's spirits rallied just as it had in battle when they lost friends, and they continued on their mission. Late in the afternoon, they rode an elevator to the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Look at the Sacre-Cœur.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my, isn't that awesome? Oh my goodness.
And this is the view for going down.
At the top, they could see the gold-domed hospital complex where their friend had died at the stroke of noon that day. And once again, they offered a prayer.
We're so thankful and grateful for the life of each one of those here, particularly for our comrade that passed away today. May he always have peace and freedom, knowing that that's what he helped us all to enjoy to this day. Because of his sacrifice, we have freedom today. God bless him, and may we all rest in peace forever.
Amen.
Amen.
God bless America.
God bless you.
Their visit to battlefields where they had waged war as young men ended in Paris on the 60th anniversary of victory in Europe. They rode to the airport with the images and memories of their journey still fresh. These few of the greatest generation had in ways large and small received heartfelt thanks from people they'd helped liberate.
Merci beaucoup. Vous pouvez pas savoir ce que vous avez fait pour nous. Merci vraiment beaucoup.
They now comprehend more fully their impact and influence on generations of Americans.